pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds do I now prophesy, which do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of man. Civil fury and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers shall but smile to see their infants quartered with the hands of war, all pity choked with the custom of fell deeds, and Caesar's spirit raging for revenge, with Ates by his side, come hot from hell, and in these confines with the monarch's voice cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth, with carrion men groaning for their lives.
We will be satisfied. Let us be satisfied. We will be satisfied.
The audience, friends. Cassius, go you into the other speak. Impart the numbers. Those thou hearest me speak, let him stay here. Those thou hear Cassius speak, go with him. And public reasons shall be rendered of Caesar's death.
I will hear Brutus speak.
I will hear Cassius and compare their reasons, when severally we hear them rendered.
The noble Brutus is ascended. Silence. Be patient till the last. Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause, and be silent, that you may hear. Believe me for mine honor, and have respect to mine honor, that you may believe. Censure me in your wisdom, and awake your senses, that you may the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say, that Brutus' love to Caesar was no less than his. Then that friend demand why Brutus rose against Caesar? This is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, that I loved Rome more. Had you rather Caesar were living and die all slaves? That Caesar were dead, to live all free men. As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. There are tears for his love, joy for his fortune, honor for his valor, and death for his ambition. Who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so vile that would not love his country? If any speak, for him have I offended. I pause for a reply. None.
None, Brutus, none.
Then none have I offended. I have done no more to Caesar than you shall do to Brutus. The question of his death is enrolled in the Capitol. His glory not extenuated, wherein he was worthy, or his offenses enforced, for which he suffered death. But here comes Antony. Although he had no hand in his death, he seeks the benefit of his dying. A place in the Commonwealth. Of which of you shall not? With this I depart, that as I slew my best lover for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for when it shall please my country to need of my day. Live!
Live, Brutus, live. Bring him with triumph unto his house.
Give him a statue with his ancestors.
Let him be Caesar.
Caesar's better part shall be crowned in Brutus.
My
We'll bring him his house with shouts and clamors.
My countrymen.
Peace! Silence!
Good countrymen, let me depart alone. For my sake, stay here with Antony. Be grace to Caesar's courts, and grace his speech tending to Caesar's glories, which Mark Antony, by our permission, is allowed to make. If I alone, the lancing hath